Responsibilities of civil servants. 1. Introduction. Key functionaries need to be people of high caliber, just and energetic. 2. According to Hazrat Ali, they should possess qualities of refinement, alertness, serenity, freedom from lust, etc. 3. A public servant in Islam is a responsible person and maintains and implements law and order. 4. His responsibilities are to dispense justice, called zakat, and other taxes. Hazrat Abu Bakr said at the time of assuming caliphate, in my sight, the powerful and weak are alike, and to both I wish to render justice. 6. This shows the basis on which public administration is carried. 2. Responsibilities of civil servants in Islam. To uphold the Islamic religion and Shariah. 1. First duty to uphold Shariah. 2. If anyone makes a mistake in religious matters, imam should try to correct him. 3. And hold firmly to the rope of Allah altogether and do not become divided. And remember the favor of Allah upon you when you were enemies, and He brought your hearts together and you became, by His favor, brothers. And you were on the edge of a pit of the fire, and He saved you from it. Thus does Allah make clear to you His verses that you may be guided. 3:103. 2. To dispense justice according to Shariah. 1. Among those we have created there is a community who guide by the truth and act justly according to it. Surah Al-Araf, 181. 2. If you do judge, judge between them justly. Allah loves the just. Surah Al-Ma'idah, 42. 3. To maintain law and order. 1. Maintain law and order so as to encourage economic activities and enable people to travel freely in land without fear. 4. To enforce criminal code of Islamic law. 1. To enforce criminal code of Quran, so that people might live within the haddad of Allah. To aid the state and its leader in defending its frontier. 1. Must defend frontiers of Islamic State so that citizens may live in peace and harmony. 6. To collect zakat and other taxes. 1. For the purpose of good governance, a civil servant must collect or aid in the collection of zakat and other taxes. 7. To protect weak against strong, no oppression. 8. Ensure rule of law without any discrimination. 1. He is God, who has sent His messenger, s.a.w.w, with guidance and the right way, so that He may make it prevail over other ways, even though the unbelievers may not like it. 9:33. 9. To initiate works of public welfare. 1. He should appoint honest men to key offices of state to ensure good administration and welfare of people. 2. Do you want me, O people, to inform you of a deed higher in standing than prayer, fasting, and almsgiving? To this the congregation responded by saying, By all means, O Prophet, do keep your relations straight, for any failure to do so is tantamount to death. Bukhari. X. To ensure price control and curb monopolistic policies. 1. For the smooth running of state affairs and welfare of people, he should ensure price control. 11. To enforce public morality. 1. He must take effective steps, you who believe. Show integrity for the sake of Allah, bearing witness with justice. Do not let hatred for a people incite you into not being just. Be just. That is closer to taqwa. Fear and respect Allah. Allah is aware of what you do. Surah Al-Ma'idah. 8. 12. To establish educational institutions. 1. As education is a religious duty, he must take steps to establish educational institutions. 2. The Prophet Muhammad, said, attainment of knowledge is a must for every Muslim. The Prophet Muhammad, said, seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Hadith. 3. 2:269, Allah, grants wisdom to whom He pleases, and he to whom wisdom is granted indeed receives a benefit overflowing. But none will grasp the message except men of understanding. For Al-Tirmidhi, Hadith 107, the Prophet also said, acquire knowledge and impart it to the people. 3. Conclusion topic. 27. System of accountability in Islam. 1. Introduction. Accountability is one of the fundamentals of the religion and has general welfare and great virtue as ordained and inhibited by Allah for the reformation of the general masses. 2. Be afraid, from the curse of the oppressed, as there is no screen between his invocation and Allah. Tirmizi. 3. The Quran says, if anyone does an atom's weight of good shall see it in Allah's court, and if anyone does an atom's weight of evil shall also see it. Al-Quran Surah 99, verses 7-8. 4. Concept of accountability of dual nature. Public servants are accountable for their conduct before public as well as Allah. Holy Prophet Pbuh introduced the concept. 2. Accountability, Hizbah, in Quran. Hizb repeated more than 8 times in Quran. 2. Lo, the hearing and the sight and the heart of each of these will be asked. Bani Israel, 1736. 3. Any bearer of burden, of responsibility and accountability, shall not bear anyone else's burden. Al-Quran Surah 35, verse 18. 4. Fulfill the will of Allah in all walks of life. Get complete notes in PDF and book form from our Amazon store. Link given in description.